Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. We saw some market reversal signals this last couple of trading days. Now, over in the Dow, that's not really a reversal signal, but this is where we want to know what the pattern expectations are. So as we can see, this fry pan bottom should have been breaking out right about in this range, but we started seeing selling. Now, that's not a sell signal. However, yesterday, as you saw, not only did they close below the T line, but they closed below the 50-day moving average, which was a good indication this level was not going to be breached. You add that to the analysis of what the other indexes were doing. As you can see, right about this resistance level, which was the support level here, we saw a bearish left-right combo. This is one of your strongest reversal signals. Remember, a bearish engulfing signal is strong, but a bearish engulfing signal after a doji day creates a left-right combo, which is a much stronger sell signal. And then today's bearish trading not only confirmed that signal, but they closed below the 50 as well as the T line. Stochastics heading over. That changes the probabilities dramatically that we're now in a downtrend. You see the same thing on the S&P 500, where they did an evening star signal, confirmed with it closing below the T line and at the 50. And today, when they opened it lower, pretty much confirmed the evening star signal, as well as showing that the 50-day moving average was not going to act as support anymore. Now we know the next signal, that if the markets open lower tomorrow, this is creating a bearish doji sandwich, which the opposite of the McMuffin, which is a morning sandwich, or a morning star signal followed by a doji sandwich, an evening star signal followed by a doji sandwich, is called your Dagwood, your evening sandwich. So this would imply that the downtrend is probably heading back to test this support level. So anytime we see a pattern, it gives us a high probability expectation of where the next price move may be. However, what is the most important element about candlestick signals and patterns? The signals. So if we start seeing sell signals that where it should be breaking out and heading lower, that pretty much concludes the fact that this fry pan bottom breakout is not occurring. Take profits, and then you can always buy back if it does a J-hook pattern and comes back up through this level. So what do we want to see coming out of a pattern? This big fry pan bottom on GNS. When it opened positive today, it was doing a trend kicker signal. Look how this one opened here and closed here. Then today they gapped it up and started going in the opposite direction. You see a trend kicker signal at a breakout level. Remember, the trend kicker signal implies more upside, especially when they're breaking out of a pattern, reveals more upside. So the next question is always, well, should we be buying here? That's up pretty big. Should we be buying here? Up pretty big. Buying here. That's all very simplified using candlestick signals. You go to your 10-minute chart. Wouldn't be afraid to be buying here. Wouldn't be afraid to be buying here. Wouldn't be afraid to be buying here or here. May not be buying here, because notice the pattern or the process that the further away you move from the T line, the higher the probability they're going to come back and test it. But as you can see, once they came back to the T line, they weren't selling it off, which was a good analysis for if you were trading long. They weren't pulling it back here. They were just profit taking, and then you could be buying here or buying here. Because what did that tell you about the end of the day? They were trading up near the top end of the range. So everything built into candlestick charts is common sense. Same signals, same patterns, no matter what time frame you're using. So in a downward market, what are we looking for? We're looking for the strongest bearish signals. A strong sell signal is a bearish best friend. That's a doji gap down. What's this imply? Wave 1, wave 3 to the downside. Or you can use a bearish kicker signal. We recommended shorting Buckle last week because of the bearish kicker signal, which that signal itself implies there's going to be more downside. Becomes an excellent short situation. And now it's enhanced by the fact that the market itself is rolling over. So anytime we can see sell signals or reversal signals, ENPH, what's this telling us? We've probably got a bearish J-hook pattern. What's our expectations? If this opens lower tomorrow, we're looking at wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 of a bearish J-hook pattern being the same magnitude as wave 1. This analysis, because human nature works the same way time after time, this puts you in situations where the probabilities are greatly in your favor that you recognize in which direction a price move is going. Unity, look at your bearish left-right combo after a few days of indecision, right at the 50, and then they open it lower, confirming the signal, telling us the bears are in control. First target, second target magnitude. This is not rocket science. This is just identifying the patterns. A dumpling top is your opposite, as we're seeing in Coca-Cola. They're selling this off, and where do they start selling hard? Just like a fry pan bottom, they start selling it hard down in this range. So we can use those signals and patterns to get much better or much more clear perspective of market timing. So the simple logic is if we can tell which direction the market is moving using candlestick patterns, and we can see which signals are breaking out those patterns, you're just greatly improving the probabilities of being in a right trade at the right time. Join us Saturday. Again, these are full day trainings. They're well worth it. We start at 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. We're supposed to end at 2, but they never end before probably 3:30, 4 o'clock. And you get a heck of a lot of information that gives you insights as to what's going on in a candlestick chart. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.